How's it going, everyone? This here is Max Simplifier. In today's video, I'll be showing you a great application called BTT, aka BetterTouchTool. As the title of the video suggests, all this app needs is your imagination, and your Mac will be easier than ever to use, as it offers you unlimited number of customized gestures along with unlimited number of assigned actions. In the description below, you're going to find a download link to a file called BetterTouchTool.zip. Download this file and unzip it using any unarchived. Then drag the application to your Applications folder. This app is provided for free by its developers and doesn't need any sort of license or registration, so you don't have to worry about those stuff. Once the application has been installed, open it up. Here it is. And once you open it up, it will sit in your menu bar. Click on its icon in the menu bar and then Preferences. A window will show. Now I'll be showing you a preview on how to use the application, then I'll leave the rest to your imagination. Let's just remove this gesture. Now, your customized gesture can either function globally, meaning it can function on any application you're on, or you can set your gesture to function only when you are on a selected application. So I'm now going to use BTT on Finder in such a way that I want a single finger tap on my magic mouse to minimize the Finder window. Now the keyboard shortcut to minimize the Finder window is Command+M, so this is what I do. I go to the Finder over here, I add a new gesture, I select it, in that case single finger tap, and then the custom keyboard shortcut is going to be Command+M. Next thing I need to do is open up the Finder window and then try it out. So now I am on the Finder window. So then I make a single finger tap on my magic mouse and it gets minimized immediately. And that's how BTT works. So this is where your imagination comes. You can choose any other thing. For example, from all the keyboard shortcuts over here, you can try to set all of those keyboard shortcuts to gestures that you may do on your own magic mouse or on your touchpad. And that's how beneficial it becomes. This is where your imagination comes. Let's have another example, which is actually my favorite, iTunes. So now I'm going to use BTT on iTunes in such a way that I want a single finger swipe to the right to get into the next song, a single finger swipe to the left to go to the previous song, and a single finger tap on my magic mouse to pause the song. Now there may or may not be a keyboard shortcut for those actions, so you can do it in another way. You press on the plus sign over here, you go to the applications, and you select your desired application from there. In my case, it's iTunes. I select iTunes. Now, as I just said, there may or may not be a keyboard shortcut that would pause or, that would pause the music or go to the next track or to the previous track. So whether there is such a keyboard shortcut or there isn't, you can do it in a much more simpler way. Go to iTunes over here, add a new gesture, select your desired gesture. In that case, I want single finger swipe to the left. Now a single finger swipe to the left should make iTunes go back to the previous track. So in order to do that, I go to the actions and I choose from there previous track. Here it is. I like this, it has been set to the previous track. Now when I go to iTunes, okay, now let's go to music, and for example, The Cold Angel. Now this song was playing, but now I paused it. Cold Angel. Now I'm going to do a single finger swipe to the left. Oh my gosh, I made a mistake. A single finger swipe to the left should go to the next track, not the previous track. Now let's try it again. I do a single finger swipe to the right on my magic mouse, and it goes to the next track immediately. Again, to the next track immediately. And so I can do this for the other gestures. Single finger swipe to the right should take me to, oh, sorry. I forgot to add a new gesture. Add a new gesture first, and then you choose single finger swipe to the right. The action will be to go to that previous track. And finally, a single finger tap. I made the same mistake. Single finger swipe to the right. Add a new gesture first, and then a single finger tap. Action is to play or pause the music. Now when I go to iTunes, Let me just remove the headphones so that you can hear the sound. Now I'm going to make a single finger tap on my magic mouse. And as you can see, the music has played. I make a single finger swipe to the left. It goes back to the right, and as you can see. And this is once again where your imagination comes. You can use BTT on any sort of application to do any sort of function for you, to any sort of action, I mean. Whether it's an action that can be done by a custom keyboard shortcut, or a self-installed act, or a previously installed action that comes with BTT. It's all your choice. And of course, you can set all your gestures to function globally. What does that mean? Now let's say now I am in Finder. If I do a single tap on my magic mouse, the music is not going to play. As a matter of fact, something else is going to happen. That's because I didn't set the single finger tap on global basis. So I go to global over here, I add a new gesture, I select single finger tap, and the action will be to play or pause. Now I do it anywhere, not necessarily at iTunes. Let's say, for example, near the Finder, and I do it over here. Oh yes, that won't happen because I have to remove this one first. So I have to delete this one. So make sure that you don't put two gestures at the same time, or else problems will happen. So let's try it again. Go to the Finder, single finger tap, and music played. Even though I am not at iTunes, yet this gesture worked. That's because I have chosen it to function globally. Now let's get everything back to normal, as I am going to choose the gestures later on. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this awesome application. Now I don't know about you guys, but this application BTT is by far, I would say, the most beneficial application I've ever downloaded on my Mac. So it's great, it's awesome. You have got to download it and install it and make full use of its features, because believe me, when you get used to it, it will make the usage of your Mac a lot easier. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe, and if you have any comments, leave it below.